What is the name? You know what? I was a last minute shoe-in. I don't know.
Does anybody know the name of this movie? Bluebird Films?
Isn't it
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
Triple X.
Catwoman.
You can see I do a lot of research before I do interviews. It's part of my job. So, have you ever used a stripper pole?
I have not. I'm tempted, but I always end up bruised and falling. But
It's not a requirement then to be a stripper to be an adult star.
no, I did not dance before I was in.
So how did you wind up getting into porn, Lexi Swallow?
I had a friend that was in the industry, and I'd always been very experimental sexually, and so I decided to go for it and shoot my first boy-girl scene. I had a blast and did it ever since.
Let's just back up and rewind that tape to, I was very sexually experimental. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
So was that with yourself, with other people, with kids in the neighborhood?
Yeah, you know.
Doctor?
The next door neighbor. No, I had a lot of group sex, and I'd been in an open relationship and somewhat of a swinger scene for the past year and a half or so before I got into porn, and so it was kind of just like a natural progression. I've always been curious, and so I've gotten to satisfy a lot of different fantasies and explore a lot of different things.
You know, it's interesting. A lot of people that have been in the adult world, they kind of come in through the swinger world also, if not through stripping, but because you get very comfortable in front of people having sex.
Exactly. That's very, very true. And I had met somebody through another couple. It just kind of happens. It's a small community almost.
Do you think this pole's been cleaned?
I don't think so. It looks a little filthy.
I always wondered about that when girls are swinging around it, and it's...
You haven't seen the towel girl come out? I've been in a lot of strip clubs and cleaned the pole. Yeah.
Do you get lap dances?
I do.
Do you love getting a lap dance from a hot girl?
If she's a little hottie, absolutely.
Are you more into the gals, the girls, the gals, the guys?
It depends. I feel like I go through moods, like where I'm a little bit more into
Today? What do you want today?
Today, I want both, and I get to have both.
Who are you having carnal relations with today?
Kagney Linn Karter, Dylan Ryder, Mr. Pete, and who is the other male talent?
The Joker.
The Joker.
Paul Chaplin.
Paul Chaplin.
Paul Chaplin, who owns Bluebird Films, who's producing this movie.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, before you do a scene like the night before, are you laying in bed and you like all kind of like tingly and anxious to do the scene, or are you just humming the toys? What's going on before the night before shoot?
I try to get a little bit sexually pent up, so I try not to have sex before a scene. But it depends. Sometimes I break my rules.
But for you, because you are performing on camera, but at the same time, you're really getting off because you're kind of an exhibitionist.
Exactly. Well, and I like to enjoy it, like have an actual enjoyment when I scene. There's no point of faking it. You might as well get something out of it, right?
So they're all, Lexi Swallow's orgasms are all real on camera.
Pretty much, yep.
Pretty much. You've faked it before.
Yeah, but not really. It still felt good. It may not have been an orgasm, but it definitely felt good.
But it's also kind of awkward because you're not really having sex, like you have to stop and then reposition yourself.
Exactly. So sometimes if the momentum kind of breaks it up, you're almost there and you end up having to be like, all right, well I did, but you missed it.
It's like having sex and the phone rings at your mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, why didn't I answer the phone? Now I gotta talk, that kind of
Exactly. It's like, damn it, you didn't open up enough to get that penetration. Hold on, move camera angle.
So are you in any relationships right now? Monogamous group?
No, I am fully single.
Okay.
Newly, but fully
Newly single. Are you more in your personal life with women or men?
Men. Yeah.
And women, do you bring women into your relationship?
I normally do, yeah, absolutely. I tend to have, most of my girlfriends that I'm friends with, I've had sex with.
If you like sports, you're the perfect woman. You realize that?
Yes.
Do you like sports?
I do.
Oh my God. I could auction this woman off right now. She likes group sex with women, brings women home. She's totally hot. And her name is Lexi Swallow, which of course is your birth name.
Of course.
So you were the whole Swallow family.
Yes, exactly. We were named after of course, the bird, not actually the act of the verb, not the action.
Not the action. The birds, the swallows of, where are they swallows? San Clemente? Where are they?
Exactly.
Capistrano.
I grew up in San Diego and North Park, so very close to San Juan, actually.
Maybe we could tie it together and have some sort of porn Capistrano swallowing movie.
Wouldn't that be funny? It'd be hysterical.
It'd be really hot. Did your name come after you realized your talents in the business, or did you just go, blow, that's,
I wanted a fun name, and so I decided, I originally started off in the business as Samantha Swallows, and then I wanted something a little shorter and fun and a play off my middle name, and so Lexi Swallow it became.
So it's Lexi Swallow, it's not plural.
Not plural.
So you only do one swallow. How many?
One gulp.
One gulp. Now speaking of that, let's get into the little nastier stuff. Do you do group blow? I mean, I think if you go to a sushi restaurant, they call that bukkake when you order that. Do you do like things like that?
I haven't, and I don't know if it's just I haven't been offered
disappointed?
it. I like cum,
Mm-hmm.
so you can. Yeah, I don't mind multiple.
It's good for your skin, and you have very good skin, which allows me to believe that you had a lot of semen
Had a lot
on
of
your face.
facials.
Yeah. So you like semen,
I do.
but they all taste a little different, don't they? The guys have to
They do.
prepare by not eating bratwurst and onions.
And no asparagus.
You really can taste the asparagus.
It's very, very bitter. Yeah.
What is the best, if someone has rose petals and pineapple, what is?
There's pineapples and bananas, and just like if you just eat normal, like not McDonald's every day, you'll be fine.
Which is interesting because it sounds like a pina colada, and actually they use pina coladas for semen sometimes.
for fake semen, yeah.
But not with you, because you're able to induce the real product.
No, just for pictures.
How long have you been in the business?
A year and a half now.
And what's the best and worst part about being a porn star?
The best part is I get to have a lot of sex, and I get to play up and have fun outfits and all of that. The worst part, I don't know. I don't really find any negativities other than the fact that you're constantly out there for everybody sometimes. So.
Well, sure. So your pictures are out there, and your parents know. If they
Yes.
don't know, they do know.
Mm-hmm.
And what do mom and dad say about Lexi Swallow?
Mom and Dad wish that I had spent a little bit more time in Catholic school and probably joined the convent, but it's okay.
Well, Catholic school is probably what led to this.
Probably. That's
Isn't it?
what I think. Most of the people that I went to school with ended up in some sort of naughty trouble of some kind.
It's repression, isn't it?
Right?
Now that we're talking about nuns and Catholic school, did you get it on any girls in Catholic school?
I didn't.
God, what a
My
disappointment.
class was only 35 kids, so the options were kind of slim.
Wow, when did you have your first lesbian experience?
In college.
And how did that happen? And talk slowly and in detail. And remember,
And very slow.
speaking of, she just had her first orgasm. You're going to get her in a minute.
I know, right? There was a girl that was really into me, and I didn't think I was interested. I'd always been curious, but I had never fully gone down on a woman or had someone go down on me. And so
Which was first?
she went down on me. And then after, I was like, this feels good. This is fun. I'm like, I didn't really think I'd really enjoy being with women. I always, it was curiosity and it sparked things. And then after I returned the favor, of course.
And what was that? Was it scary when you were looking face to face with that clown?
No. I was like, ooh, this is interesting.
So you picked right up to it.
Yeah.
And then did you model? What was the actual crossover? When did you just woke up one day and went, damn it, I'm going to be a porn star?
It kind of became like that. I'm like, let's just try it out. I'll shoot a scene. If I hate it, I don't have to do it again.
How was your first scene and who was it with?
It was with Alex Gons. It was for Amy Reed's site, reality.com. And it was just a simple, hi, I'm Samantha Swallows and I want to get into porn. And that was it.
I thought that was the scene. Hi, I'm Samantha Swallow. And then, bow, waka, bow, waka. That kind of music.
Right. Pretty much.
Now today you have been brought in, a lot of girls get work also because on shoots as they go along, they add scenes, things like that.
Right.
Today, did you know that you were going to be here dressed in, what are you wearing?
I am in I'm a kitty girl. I'm a kitty girl, so.
You lost the lights.
I know.
Wow.
I'm Catwoman's little pussy.
Pretty
girl.
pussy.
Pretty pussy.
You're Catwoman's, and okay, so when did you get the call, or maybe you told me, when I heard listening, I lost what you said.
Yeah, this afternoon. So.
Wow, it's really short
Really
notice.
short notice, and I just came right over.
You just sped,
Sped
get a
right
ticket.
over. Yeah.
And what other movies have you been in so far? You said a year and a half.
Yes.
What are you known for besides Swallow?
The first feature I ever did, or parody, was Charlie's Angels, and I played Farrah Fawcett's character,
Awesome.
Jill. And then the most recent thing that came out was, Katy Pervy, and I played Lady Gaga. So those
That's
are
perfect for you.
my two big roles that people didn't know me for.
And this is your first time working with Bluebird?
Yeah, first time.
Well, they are the best company in the business. What am I doing?
I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. I'm very honored.
Now, do you go on Bluebird and look up the movies, and Did you watch porn?
Yeah. I do now. I didn't before I got into porn.
And do you watch it to get off or to learn moves?
It's more of a curiosity. I don't necessarily, you definitely learn something, I guess, but I don't necessarily watch it to get off. No.
Sometimes I think that a lot of girls are watching porn because they start doing the same thing. So you're really watching porn stars doing what they watched in another porn.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, actually, I try to watch it and figure out what to do different, or you know what I mean, or how to make it better, if anything. Or it'd be really great, or really hot if she would have done this, and then, you know, and then take that into account.
Well, you were smoking hot. I'm having trouble speaking.
Sweaty.
So it's very warm in here. I feel like they should call us to the stage and you should start stripping. Maybe
Right.
that's how we'll
Maybe
end
I
this.
just have to take
We'll end that like that. Where can we look you up and see your movies? Can we just look up Lexi Swallows?
Lexi Swallow, I mean, it's all on
Swallow singular.
yeah. I mean, Adult DVD Empire, of course, has everything. My website will be up in 2 months.
And your Twitter, we can
And
follow
my
you?
Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter, Lexi Swallow, really simple.
So
I
how
have Facebook and MySpace too.
and do you ever get together with your fans and things like that? Do you see your fans? Can they?
I'm going to Exotica
Okay.
in Miami this year, and maybe to the one in Chicago. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, no, I love going and hanging out with the fans. I've done Sexpo in Mexico 2 years in a row now, and it was a blast.
Have you traveled around the world? I mean, you're a beautiful blonde girl. You could probably go to Japan and get traded to the Yakuza or something.
I have shot for a lot of Japanese companies, but here in the U.S.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're international.
I try to, yeah.
Okay, well we
Whole
could go.
spice cabinet of experiences, right?
You are a spice cabinet of fun.